Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, I'd like to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He has given us the opportunity and the ability to actually come here today to this beautiful event. And we can only pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that this event will actually become a success. Second of all, I'd like to thank my good friend and ex-classmate, Saif Alam. Alhamdulillah, he put so much effort behind this. And if it wasn't for him, for all his effort, this wouldn't have happened. Alhamdulillah. So, big thanks to him. And I thank everybody also here today who actually came here today on this long weekend. Okay, they took their time and effort. Because if it wasn't for everyone here today, then obviously a conference wouldn't have happened. Alhamdulillah. Now, alhamdulillah, I hope everybody here today enjoyed the previous talks and speeches that my fellow friends and colleagues they presented in front of you, and hope we can only ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we can actually gain from these talks and speeches. Take some benefit with us when we go home, inshallah. So, yeah. Now, my part, I'm not going to do like a little speech or talk. I'm going to do something maybe a little bit different. My part is going to be like a, I don't know, lyrical or poetry, whatever you want to call it. Inshallah, but yeah, the content, inshallah, it's mixed. Okay, it's called Streets to Success, but really, I've got something for everybody. I've got something for the average person, average Muslim. I've got something for the sisters. Okay, I've got something for the youth. It's mainly focused on the youth, though, because obviously it's like a youth conference, isn't it? So, alhamdulillah, I hope everybody enjoys it. And there are some terms, some words people might not be able to understand, but inshallah, try my best to listen attentively, inshallah, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, yeah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let me paint a picture in front of you. Listen to the words carefully. You're lying in bed, hangover last night, now you feel dead. Then your mum calls you, shouting off her head, but you cover up your ears, acting deaf. She comes all the way upstairs, trying to wake you up almost in tears. But the least you could do is answer her call, because it comes to a point where it's unfair. Yeah, you're acting like you don't care, while your parents supplicate for you in prayers. I'm not trying to get all emotional, but it's such a feeling that we can't share. Yeah, love is something you can't compare. It's irreplaceable in 1,000 years. I hope you can hear me loud and clear, because the truth will put you in doubt and fear. We need to start offering a helping hand. I don't need to start dishing out a couple grand, nah, to create love and friendship between us. Act upon what I'm saying to understand. We need to help change the community, because we lack in brotherhood, trust and unity. The situation ain't a joke, take it seriously. What happened to respect, honor and dignity? I need to know what the public people think of me, a civilized guy or a villain or an enemy. Because the hatred is killing me. Trying to make obstacles just to stop me from being me. Trying to change us Muslims from the way we are. Trying to put us underground or behind bars. So hold my hand through the dark and we just might make it through the tunnel and into the light. I'm so happy that God has blessed us. The creator, the sustainer. We know He's the best, cause I'm not trying to say I'm the next Dr. Zakir Naik, but this religion right here, nobody tests us. Cause I know why God has sent me, to worship Him and to spread deen. But if your pockets are empty, just pray to Allah and you will get plenty. Never be shy to ask from the Lord any little thing He will not ignore. Like sit up straight, close both eyes, concentrate both hands in the sky. Like with Allah, we build a connection. Making dua is a sign of perfection. Because whatever we do, very the actions, they depend on intentions. I've got my head down on the front stuff. I've got to thank God that I've got enough. After getting involved with the wrong stuff, I've got to thank God that I'm not in cuffs. Like, trust, when I walk on the dark roads, when I'm wearing my hat and my sunnah clothes, there's cats on the road think that I'm all alone, but God's with me, I ain't all alone. Bunny chit chat, if you're gonna hit me, fam, I'll hit back. Yeah, and I heard you got a 6-strap, bun that got a tasbih and a miswak. Like leather socks on both feet. I want to be a good guy, not an OG. Islam is peaceful and holy. If you've got a better way, then show me. But at the same time, we claim that we love the Prophet. But do we bust the Sunnah swagger? Have we really got it? I'm not saying it's compulsory upon us, but I bet fair of us keep our hats in our back pockets. Brothers, his clothes ain't something to feel ashamed of. Our Prophet is to wear this all day long. If you can't, then at least make intention. Like it, don't hate it, don't ever try to say it's wrong. Because no one in the corner got swagger like me. I bust the best jumper and the hat nicely. Jeez, but if you ever see me on a Friday, Palestine scarf, jubba al-asil, you ain't ever seen better swagger like me. I dress like a Muslim, same time like a G. Now I don't need to bust a fat chain on my neck just to show people that I got a nice P. Jeez, you're rocking low batties on your jeans. That's the type of dumbness that I see. Your waistline's right down to your knees. Nobody wants to see the damn colour of your briefs. Look, nobody wants to see your bum crease. Okay, kind of like Christian and Saeed. If you want to learn how to wear clothes in modesty, listen to what Islam's got to teach. Like, raw, I feel like I've got to preach. Spit a couple bars on a couple beats. You don't need the thunderball for a lot of P. My swag's hard and I never won the lottery. So you start shotting green. New era cap, dressed like a proper G. But I don't mind if a brother tries to copy me, because the clothes that I'm wearing is quality. Trust me, if I've been through the D&G, through the Gucci and through the Louis V. And even though I spent years up in Dewsbury, the swagger these days ain't nothing new to me. Just Muslim, written right on me. Say nothing fam is better than a Ralphie, because a Ralphie is just a little horse. But just Muslim, that's Islamic ID. And sisters, don't think that I've forgotten about you. Real talk, a man ain't a man without you. But there's one thing that really does worry me, is that some sisters have forgotten about modesty. You see, I rate those sisters that are wearing a belt, but we need to help the ones that don't care, don't cover themselves. Yeah, it's like they're running to hell. No modesty like the magazines on the top shelf. What happens when a guy sees a hot girl? He gets a Facebook or a Hotmail. It's sad. It's sad when I see a sister and some next girl. Between them, there ain't a difference I cannot tell. Trust, they need to choose the path that's right. Even if they're a sister, aunt or wife. Even if they find it hard and they start to cry. I had to answer them when they asked me why. I act strict, so I replied, I'm helping you for the afterlife. Look, I ain't being all mean, extreme sister. It's the deen we're talking about. I can't just lie. Inshallah, my wife wearing a headscarf. I'm going to tell her that's the reason why I'm liking you. Swear down, that's the reason why I wifed you. That's the reason I put my life on the line for you. Because the streets are infested with perverts. I don't want a sister looking worthless. No, I don't want a sister acting nervous around other girls that dress dirty on purpose. Cuzzy, if a brother tries to run his mouth about a Muslim sister, I will burn him out. If he runs away fam, I will hunt him down, send him to his grave early, put him on the ground. Sister, it don't matter if you're dark or fair. Beauty comes along with the scarf you wear. Yeah, you don't need to be armed, forever protected because you're the queens of Islam. So I thank Saiful, that brother's pure blessing, to give me the right chance to express myself. I'm not standing up here to impress you lot, but there's a few things I've got to get off my chest, you know. You see, I'm sure you man saw that program on Channel 4. They made us look like we're all going out to war. Those bearded brothers think they're above the law. They can talk the talk, but none of them really try to walk the walk. See, only those people in this room can relate to this, that's been abused, hurt or cursed racially. I don't know how it is up in Cambridge, but where I'm from, man got attacked disgracefully. See, I've got the opportunity, I'm taking it. I've got another chance, I ain't wasting it. I might be a Muslim, but I'll never back down. Can't be gassing while brother K's in the bits. I don't have to shop food to get my papers in. I don't have to rob a bank just to rake it in. I just have to raise my hands up to the Lord. Then next day you see me with the latest whip. I love it when the hater starts hating it. That's the reason why brother K's making it. And it's for the same haters I'm saying this. You better sit the flip down before I make you sit. Look, I ain't even switched yet fam, just wait for it. My last option is to aim the clip. But I ain't a banger still. I'll just break your hips, tie you up, blindfold you, sell a tape for lips. My whole life these people keep taking mick. Revenge is sweet, I'm gonna have to taste a bit. Had enough of being treated like a baby kid. I might be soft, but this time I ain't taking. If I find an opportunity, I'm taking it. If I get another chance, I ain't wasting it. I might be a Muslim, but I'll never back down. Can't be gassing while brother K's in the bits. You see, these people have nothing else to talk about. Less actions, but more with mouth. These waistbands really need to sort it out. This is just a little something that I thought about. You see the thoughts in my mind, I'm going to spit them out. Since 1989 from I've been about, till the age of 18, I've been chilling out. Got into my head that I've got to stop sinning now. I bet you're thinking that you're missing out. Success in this life, I really doubt. I can tell you nicely, I don't need to shout, that this road is like a pit stop, we'll be in and out. Happiness is what I'm feeling now, cause I know that paradise is what I'm dreaming about. I want to see Satan burn in the hellfire, spitting on his face, I'ma tell him who's the winner now. I've got the devil whispering in my ears, I've got to stand strong, overpower my fears. I ain't got enough time to even wipe tears, I ain't got enough time to even wipe tears. I've got the devil whispering in my ears, I've got to stand strong, overpower my fears. I ain't got enough time to even wipe tears. Wanna turn this thing into another devil's nightmare. There's no point talking about the Freemasons. Best thing to do is to be patient. I'ma say it out loud, I'ma be blatant. I'ma say that I'm proud, I'ma beat Satan. They make you sign a contract, sell your soul to the devil, long that. If they ever try to offer you a hot stack, kick him in the face like Tony Jar, on back. These rappers sell the soul like the winter sell. It's kinda like Christmas, jingle bells. It's bet that they're going straight into hell. They control their lives like a game, Splinter Cell. Oh well, you either end up dead or you go jail. But I'll be laughing out loud, LOL. If you sell your soul, then you might as well go hell. But the thing is, brothers these days, they're living like they're some Drizzy Drake or some Rick Ross. If they want to live their life like that, then it's his loss. They want to make the paper, they want to stay scheming. But the truth is, we need to stay on this dean thing. Damn. Life's too short. But bruv, you don't want to go court. Bruv, you need to live by the law. Listen, you need to go on all fours like, put your head down on the floor, raise your hands to the sky, pray to the Lord. Heaven, that's on every Aki's category. But to get that, you've got to work hard for it. You see, I rap for my Akis. That's the only way I get to interact with my Akis. The street life ain't right for my Akis. My brother's bodied up, black hoodie, black trackies. Big North Face, black jacket, you don't want to see what's hiding underneath that jacket. Strapped down, something like a semi-automatic. Blacked out, if I act it hungry, they attack it, they will mash it. But it really is sad though. My brother's on road, trapping, making mad though. They rather sell the dean for the grants or the carry on, chasing that cream, stack notes. But I'll be laughing at that joke. You say that you're grafting, you act broke. It's never too late to repent. You say that you're scared that you can't, but you can though. Act. Let me tell you what the cream is. Let me tell you the true meaning of scheming. How can you be riding for your Akis when at the same time you be riding for the devils and the demons? Let me tell you what the cream is. Let me tell you the true meaning of scheming. You stop sinning and carry on believing. Cause right about now we've got to stay on this theme thing. See, it bothers me when these Akis are acting like they're the richest. It bothers me when these Akis are acting like they're the sickest. It bothers me when these Akis are acting like they're the richest. When the bank balance got no figures. Listen, my balance got more figures. But when I talk about balance, I'm talking about my good deeds got no limits. No straps, no food, fam, and no killing. You got to hold your belief like I'm holding it. Let me tell you where the cream is. Let me tell you the true meaning of scheming. How can you be riding for your brothers when at the same time you be riding for the devils and the demons? Let me tell you where the cream is. Let me tell you the true meaning of scheming. You stop sinning and carry on believing. Cause right about now we've got to stay on this thing. I'm not trying to count myself the perfect ones, cause I'm the one that's amongst all the worstest ones. I've been sinning every hour of every day, and every day through the month, all 31. I realise that the Lord is the only one that can change me and make me a holy one. Cause I used to smoke Mary J back in the day, but now that's the same smoke that I'm choking on. Gassed out, kinda like what the Germans done. I don't want to take food like a dirty scum. I just want a good life, good wife, something nice, something with a purpose, not a worthless one. You see, that's the type of stuff that will hurt your lungs. You won't know about an ounce till you purchase one. When you find yourself doing stupid things like see an old lady creep up, grab a person, run. I'm so happy that I got away from a life of misery and a lot of pain. I'll never turn back to see another day. Ever since I turned my name into Brother K, but still people see me, they stop and stare. They either give me dirty looks or they get scared. Cause they hardly see a young guy with a beard. They find it weird from the type of clothes that I wear. But I don't care cause the jubba's looking harder. The summa got both of my eyes looking darker. Red Palestine scarf, white Amama. Bunadine G, I wear Rud and Shamama. Got the Shahada. I hope it keeps me safe before I face the disgrace and the hereafter. Need to go to heaven where the maidens wait, anticipating the smiles and the laughter. But to get that, you've got to pray salat, cuz 5 times a day ain't even hard, cuz when we get buried 6 feet under the ground, be ready when the angels will ask us couple questions like, what did you do in this life? Did you spend it wisely or did you waste time? Because you knew that one day you will have to die. You have to leave your family and your friends behind. That's a fact of life. Nobody can deny. No one can say they will live to see 65. Because the way things are going right now, if you don't ever see your grandchild, you can't be surprised. Yeah, Brother K does this all day. I don't like talking about how much I get paid. Nah, I hate it when rappers start to narrate how they're popping champagnes all up in the rave. That's lame. Think about what you listen to. That creates a fine line between me and you. Here's some advice, a little tip for you. Try being like me and try to spit the truth. I'm not saying I'm a bad man on the road, but I sure do know what the streets hold. There's hood rats involved in some petty crimes, hustling hard, staying on the grind. I see them all day on their pedal bikes, risking what they got just a shot wipe. It's true what I say, they can hate me, but it's mad what they do just to make P. That's when the idea popped into mind. I've got to chat to the youth, it's about time. Spit a couple bars, I write a couple lines, with that hope that it changes a youth's life. It's so important to realise, to recognise what's our purpose of this life. So forbid from evil and enjoy the good, and don't turn back to life in the hood. Because there's bare food out there on the streets, but when there's drugs, then it's obvious the big P. Forbidden fortune, that's reality. That will stack nicely with your bad deeds. It's so important. So we need to recognise our priorities, because we tend to put friends over family. But when there's too much hatred and jealousy, that's when our friends slowly turn to enemies. And it's the bad ones involved with the police, while the good ones are trying to act holy. And it's the bad ones that tell you to smoke weed, while the good ones are telling you there's no need. So, only if you would act like Muslims, like the way we should. So forbid from evil and enjoy the good, and don't turn back to life in the hood. Because if your brothers really want to know the truth, to make a change, then we really need to make a move. If your sisters really want to know the truth, our future lies only what we do in our youth. If your brothers really want to know the truth, to make a change, then we really need to make a move. If your sisters really want to know the truth, our future lies only what we do in our youth. Jazakumullah khair.